All right, everybody. This is 2024 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo full case PYT number 93. We still have 2 teams left. Somebody get them. Somebody take them. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where is my knife? Here it is. All right, somebody remind me again. Auto in top or bottom half? I don't remember. No, I usually don't peek on this, to be honest. Too many cards. Auto's on the top. Okay. The first one, I'm going to make sure the auto's on the top because I don't want to go through this crap again. Okay, it is. I'll tell you what, though. Cleveland's already on the board. We'll see that later. Whoop. Peeked at that one because I can. True blue. You know what, Sam? Only because you said it, I'm gonna start peeking. Only because you got a big mouth, cuz. You got big fingers. It is Y, 100%. No joke. I really wasn't going to look, but now I am. And you know what? We still have a big team left on the board, so I will. What was everybody's reaction when Cap pulled the super yesterday? Who hit the super? Don't look. Why not? That's the best part. It's literally the best part. I'll tell you what, they really do give you a lot of color, though, in these super jumbos. They give you a lot of freaking color. Was he really, Brandon? No, I know, it was Rafi. Rafi on Cleveland. I saw the card this morning. It was a gold auto. Gold. Gold and green inserts. Double gold pack. How much do J.R. Mendoza, how much do they want? That card got pulled a few weeks ago. What are they asking? at the door. Give me a second, guys. I gotta let them in. Hold on. I'm ringing the doorbell. Ooh. Somebody was ringing the doorbell. I had to go grab it. Sorry. Ooh. There's nobody in here late at night. Does anybody know what the Christian Moore Super went for? Does anybody... Oh, this might be a double auto pack. Does anybody know what the Christian Moore Super Auto went for? It was ending tonight. I'm very curious. My guess was 30 to 40K. Yes, on Golden. I have my stuff I was watching. Hope you guys... Let's see. Wow, that went cheap. Let's see. What sold tonight? Skeens, Bowman Chrome, Super Auto, PSA 10 did 60,000. 60,000 for the 24 Bowman Chrome Skeens Super Auto, PSA 10. Wow, the Otani Tops Now 40-40 Club Beckett 1010 did 123,000. 123,000 for Otani. Acuna True Orange PSA 10 did 27,000. 27,000 for PSA 10 True Orange Acuna. Wyatt Langford, Red Lava, first Bowman Red Lava Auto to 5, PSA 10 did 10,000. 10,000 for Wyatt, Red Lava, PSA 10. Brian Wu, MLB debut patch, did 16,000. 16,000 for the Brian Wu debut patch. What does that make my Zach Neto worth? It's got to be more, right? Come on. Wyatt Langford Anime. Bowman Anime rookie card did 6,000. Paul Skeens Triple Threads Wood Triple Patch Auto 1 of 1. The Wood parallel did 4,300. Seems kind of cheap. True Blue here. 4,300. Yes, I do, Harlow. Wow, Bobby Witt Jr. PSA 9 True Red did 115,000. 115,000. Wow, this went cheap. The 1 of 1 Liquid Gold Rookie Yamamoto did $5,200. $5,200 for the Liquid Gold 101 Yamamoto. Roki Sasaki Bowman Chrome Japan Refractor from last year. Super Fractor did 11,100. Yes, True Red Bowman Whip PSA 9 did 115K. Oh, really, Brandon? My buddy owned the auto for a long time. Julio, True Orange PSA 10 did 12.2. That is low. Julio market is getting crushed. Rafael Devers, first Bowman Auto, True Red, BGS 95 did 9,000. 9,000 for Devers. Oh, got a piece of paper. Look at that. Sticker. Wow, Paul Skeen Sapphire Selection Super Auto is about to end for 12,000. Paul Skeen Sapphire Selection Super Auto. Cat pulled the. Oh, did I do that wrong? That goes. That goes there. This goes there. Skeen Sapphire Selection 12,000. Sandy Koufax Bowman Chrome. No, I'll finish the pack. They'll be gone. One of the teams is already gone, Sam. Sandy Koufax Bowman Chrome first Super Fractor Auto is at 16,800. 16,800. Wow, Cam Smith Papradashra. Cam Smith Papradashra is at 29,000. 29,000 for Cam Smith Papradashra. Wow, Christian Moore's at 46,000. Christian Moore Super. Did he? Yes, he did. He pulled the non-auto. Yes, the auto's at 12,000 right now. Wow, the triple super auto from Bowman's Best of Bazzana, Kurtz, and Caglione is at 11,000. 11,000 for a triple super from Bowman's Best. That's nuts. Koufax sold for 17.1 for the legendary Super Fractor Auto from Bowman Chrome. I was a buyer at that card under 10K, not 17.1. 17.1 too rich for my blood. The Skeens Sapphire Selection Super did 12.2 raw. 12.2 raw. Oh, is that a red auto? I don't know what that was. That could have been a red insert auto. Paul Skeen Sapphire debut PSA 10 rookie debut Sapphire red did 4,400. Wow, that's a 1-of-1 plate. We have a 1-of-1. Guaranteed 1-of-1 in this case, folks. 1-of-1 plate. Ellie De La Cruz 1-of-1 Museum Collection wood framed auto PSA 9 5,200. These are all cards that I was just looking at, by the way, folks. There's a lot of cards ending tonight, but these are all the ones I was watching. I don't know, Noah. That's all I was watching were those that I just listed. All those that I just named were the ones I was paying attention to. Trout ripped the case of this today. Angels celebrated the win with a Bowman Draft Super Jumbo case in the clubhouse after the win. Golden Auctions, Noah. Golden Auctions. You have the Cardinals and the Twins. Greg, Cardinals and Twins. All right, let's see. Let's update the screen now. Let's see if anything moved. All right. Who wants the Tigers for 2 1/4? 2 1/4. Who wants the Tigers? Who wants them for 2 1/4? We know there's probably, I think there's a red auto in here. I believe there's at least one gold auto. I think a couple green autos, a couple aquas. Who wants it? Who's closing it out? Bryce Rayner still on the board. 2 1/4. Who wants it? 2 1/4. Who wants it? Sam takes it. Send on over, Sam. That I think it is very high, Noah. I think it is extremely high. Alright, just waiting to kill the break here. The email's being resent, and then let's show. Well, this... Yes, Harlow, so if you don't want to see it, go grab your snacks, go do your dishes. Here we go, guys. Karen at 250. Karen at 250 for the Mariners. Spencer. Hurtado to 75 for the Nationals. Nice Harlow. DeVree and Benji. Zana. 2 upside down cards. Ooh. Oh no. Why did I think that was a short print for some reason? Rhett Lauder is not a short print. Chase Burns would have been a short print. Bryce Rayner. Montgomery and Kurtz. Cam Smith and Jack base. Cole Mathis to 200 for the Cubs. Kumakichi. Wow, bonus auto for the Twins. It's a nice one. Walker Jenkins to 75 for G Grand. Bonus auto. Very nice. Velorio to 199 for the Yankees. Joe C. Very nice. Very nice start. Bonus auto. All right, box 2. Box 2 non-autos, I should say. Gold, Griffo, Farrell to 50 for the Orioles. DB Ruiz. Bazana. Kurtz and Perdomo. I always do, Jabroni. Give everybody some excitement where we just go bang, 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 bang for like a solid 20 minutes. We just see straight autos. Daniel Egan to 250 for the Diamondbacks. DB Ruiz. Kyle Teal to 199 for the Red Sox. Manu. And then 2 base hangers. Casey Saki to 200 for the White Sox. G. Merlin. Cooper Pratt to 125 for the Brewers. J.M. Hamlin. Gold, True Gold Llewellyn to 50 for the Rays. MWM. Diber De Los Santos to 99 for the Twins. G. Grant. Kyle Teal to 250 for the Red Sox on the refractor insert. Manu. Last stack of box 2. There's a Connor. Tanner Jones, Walcott, and Emil Morales. That was non-auto box 2. All right, box 3. Of course, Doug. You're about a year behind. Jenkins and Moore. Drew Beam to 250 for the Royals. H.D. Boone, Dalton Rushing to 125 for the Dodgers. Brandon J. Yohandi, Smith, and Smith. There's a Connor. Blue Saki to 150 for the White Sox. G. Merlin. Josiah Romeo. Oh, we're going to have another hit here, maybe? Josiah Romeo to 100 for Oakland. A.T. Kelly. It's a Max Clark to 150 diamond for the Tigers. Sam. Oh, I have to change it. It says Am on there. Oh, Sam, that's funny. Daniel Egan to 150. DB Ruiz. Bazana. Ethan Bagwell to 200 for the Braves. DB Ruiz. And Joendry Vargas to 199 for the Dodgers. Brandon J. No, it will. Of course it will. I do them at the end of each stack, Sam. I do them at the end of each stack. Machado, Trout, and basically just high-end Bowman Chrome stuff. Zach Neto, high-end Bowman. Dakota Jordan at 250 for the Giants. J.M. Hanlon, Tanner Jones to 99 for the Royals. Boone. Smith and Jack. Yeah, perfect, MGH, perfect. Why are we upside down here? Kurtz and Montgomery. Connor Griffin. Christian Moore. Cole Mathis, True Blue to 150 for the Cubs. Kumakichi. Derniche Valdez to 75 for the Cubs. Kumakichi. It's the end of box 3 or 4 non-autos. MGH, did you see that guy Brent Hedrick pitched today? I think he had like a shutout inning. Nah, you got a lot for that card. I was talking to a lot of people. You got a lot for that card. Smith and Jack. Shoji Naga to 200 for the Phillies. Budman. Dylan Cruz to 99 Nationals. Harlow. Caminiti and Santana. Rayner. Montgomery and Kurtz. Christian Moore. Ethan Bagwell to 150 for the Braves. DB Ruiz. Ooh, very nice. Christian Moore to 125 for the Angels. Sam, very nice. And base, that was non-auto half number 5. right, last box of non-autos. Dakota Jordan to 150 for the Giants, J.M. Hanlon. Bazana. Trey Snyder to 200 for the Mets. MT Curto. Ty Pete to 199 for the Mariners. Spencer McCormick. Yeah, why did he look pissed? I didn't know he looked pissed. Why did he? Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Carter Johnson at 250 for the Marlins, Max. Noble Meyer for the Marlins as well to 125, Max. Last stack of non-autos, folks, and then auto time. Nice Connor to 250 here for the Pirates, Sam. Clark Candiotti for the Padres. D-Man on 99. Those were your non-auto stacks. Bryce Rank stinks. Both of those guys stink. All right, time for autos, folks. Let's wipe down the table here. And here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Thanks, Raj. Really means a lot from you, buddy. Casey Cook to 499 to start us off here for the Rangers. Sabotage. Vladdy Guerrero to 499 for the Mets. MT Curto. Christian Moore. Seaver King refractor. Peyton Toyley auto. For the Red Sox, Manu. Connor base. Brady Montgomery and Kurtz refractors. Carter Matheson for the Phillies. Budman. Bazana. Blue auto of Blake Wright to 150 for the Rockies. M. Stein. There you go, Mike. Last auto of box 1. We already know who it is. If you were here since the beginning, you know who it was. Giovanni Rodriguez to 499 for the Mets. MT Curto. Bazana refractor. And Bazana auto to 250 for Cleveland. J.M. Hanlon, very nice. That'll beat the sort. Box 2 autos. Christian Moore base. Ooh, Oakland. Nicky for Oakland. Budman. Very nice, Budman. He's probably my favorite guy in the whole set. A little bit of a weak corner on the top left there. But very nice. I'll beat the sort on that one as well. Bryce Rayner refractor for Sam. Drew Beam to 499 for Boone and the Royals. Walcott to 499 for the Rangers. Sabotage. Rayner first. Connor Griffin refractor. Randall Diaz to 250 for the for the Nationals. Harlow. Gold auto coming up. Good luck. Montgomery and Kurtz. Nice Cab Smith and Jack. Gold. Of Nick McLean. That's kind of a rare one. Nick McLean to 50 for the White Sox. G. Merlin. Very nice. Very nice, G. Merlin. Cam Smith and Jack. Connor Foley base auto for the Diamondbacks. Stevie Ruiz. Box 3. JJ Weatherholt ain't in this. You ain't going to find him in here. Montgomery and Kurtz. He's not in this product. Wow, very nice, Sam. Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin. We got Kurtz and Griffin in this case. Yeah, they'd be way more expensive if he was. He'll be in 2025 Bowman, which comes out in a few weeks. Braylon Morrell to $4.99 for the Rangers. Sabotage. Cam Smith and Jack. Blue auto of Carter Holton for the Braves to $150. DB Ruiz. Giovanni Rodriguez to 99 green for the Mets. MT Curto. There's a Rainer. Eli Serrano base auto for the Mets. MT Curto. Is that your Hope refractor for the Dodgers? Brandon. John Spikerman for the Phillies. Budman. St. Louis doesn't have much. They have Brian Holiday and I think one more guy. He's a pitcher and they have one more guy. Chase for the Twins would be Culpepper and Ferrer. And also, well, you did hit a Walker Jenkins, which was great. Walker Jenkins was their top prospect. Christian Moore. Purple Massey for the Tigers to $250. Sam. Billy Amick. Campos is the other Cardinal. Campos. Valdez to $4.99 for the Cubs. Who's True Orange, Sam? For the Cubs, Kumakichi. Oh, really? If it was a Kurtz, I'd be all over it. Bazana. Theo Gillen. For the Rays. MWM. Kurtz. Gage Zeal for the Yankees to 499. Joe C. Nice Christian Moore there for the Angels, Sam. Auto, nice one here for the Giants. James Tibbs to 199. J.M. Hanlon, very nice. Jimmy Tibbs. Very nice. Roman Anthony to 499 for the Red Sox. Manu. Smith and Jack. Chase Burns refractor. Herrick Hernandez for the Braves. TV Ruiz. Bryce Rayner. Kuroda Grauer for the A's. A.T. Kelly. There he is, Brian Holiday for the Cardinals. G. Grand. There's Connor. Jared Thomas to 99 for the Rockies. M. Stein, Mike. Connor. Schiffelbean for the Tigers, Sam. Schiffelbean. You've gotten the two Tigers that you're not really looking for. Actually, might be coming up soon. There's the 1 of 1. It's Agustin Ramirez for the Marlins. Max V. Yellow printing plate 1 of 1. Agustin Ramirez. Bazana. Dante Nori for the Phillies. Budman. Nice one for Budman there. Nori's very good. Dustin Ramirez, one of a kind. Is this the red? I think this is the red. Let's save it. If I'm completely wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it's red. Christian Moore. Braden Montgomery, Bryce Cunningham for the Yankees. Joe C. Montgomery and Kurtz. Nice Kurtz refractor. Blake Burke to $4.99 for the Brewers. J.M. Hanlon. Need some more top loaders. All right, about 4 autos to go here. Nice Jack to $4.99 for the Royals. H.D. Boone. Cam Smith and Jack, base. Seaver King refractor. Nick Montgomery auto for the Braves. D.B. Ruiz. Ivan Luciano to $4.99 for D.B. Ruiz. Rayner. Bazana refractor. Auto of Johnny King for the Blue Jays. D-Man Brown. Rayner. Cam Smith, very nice. Jack, very nice. Very nice. Culpepper Twins with an amazing break in this one, too. G. Grand on the Culpepper to $1.99. Very nice. All right, here we go. Last stack. Bryce Rayner. Oh, it might be a red duel. It is not a red duel. It faked me out, but it is a duel of a red and a white sock. Chase Burns and Hagen Smith between John Zilla and G. Merlin. We're going to have to random it. That's what I saw the side there. you want to run it back, you got to fill it up in the store. Next one's in there. It's a nice card. We're going to have to random it. We're going to have to random it. We're going to have to random it, folks. All right. Burns and Smith, good luck. All right, here we go. Roll the dice 3 times. Good luck. Reds and White Sox. 1, 2, and 3. Goes to the Reds. Chase Burns. John Zilla. John Zilla with the Reds there. Congrats, Zilla. And that'll do it, folks. Let's recap it. All right, refractors. Numbered paper. Jack to 499. Roman Anthony. Walcott. Gold O'Farrell. 1/1 Augustin Ramirez plate for the Marlins. Connor Griffin at 250 for the Pirates. Dylan Cruz green to 99. Christian Moore to 125 for the Angels. Gold Fluelling to 50. You're welcome, Sam. Thanks for being a pain in my ass. I'm kidding. Max Clark to 150. Kyle Teal to 250. What am I taking out? Christian Moore, Connor Griffin, and okay. Christian Moore, and the Connor purple. There it is. Okay. And the Connor base auto. You got it. Sam, whenever, bro. Stop playing. Okay. Autos now. Base autos. Oh, really? All right. Gold McLean to 50. And then your stuff that'll beat the sword here. Burns and Smith to 99 went to Burns on the random. Culpepper to 199 for the Twins. Tibbs to 199 for the Giants. Jenkins to 75 for the Twins. Griffin will go to PSA for Sam. Kurtz base auto and Bazana to 250. And folks, that was 2024 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Full Case PYT number 93. Thank you.